You won't believe it. Map mid sniper rifle. Phone. Replay to call. Nikki in Paris transfers call to HU. Conklin answers. Everyone hopes Rogan takes out Bourne. Oma. Conklin chats with Bourne, telling him to choose report back or keep enjoying. After a few words, Bourne realizes he's been found out. He did something the other side can't admit, making him a target. Maria threatens, but Bourne shoots back. Bourne tells Conklin, meet at the Pont Neuf in Paris at 5 p.m. He better show up in person. After walking to the middle of the bridge, Bourne hangs up. Conklin can only scramble to Paris. The boss starts doubting Conklin's skills, hoping he can pull it off. Eyes in the air, he reaches the Paris office. He preps his agents, but totally underestimates Bourne, who never intended to show up anyway. He's got other. Bourne knows there must be agents around, and he's hiding on a rooftop, watching everything on the bridge. I told you, one is all it takes. I bet you think this is a stretch, but I'm just trying it out. I'm already out. And what's Bourne really up to? He installs a tracker on a car. Conklin, not seeing Bourne, orders Nikki to delete tripwire files. This should take a couple of hours. Conklin heads to Nikki, getting her agents to keep their eyes peeled. They must watch downstairs closely. At sunset, Jason Bourne arrives, skipping the front door. He creates a honking disturbance, then climbs up pipes. Nikki deletes files. Suddenly, the lights go out. Conklin realizes the issue, pulls out his gun, while Bourne is already in another room. What are you up to, Ironman? Look, there's hardly anything left. Are you Ironman? Am I Ironman? What on earth are you talking about? Conklin misses Bourne's memory loss, thinks he's nuts, then tells him, you're a U.S. asset. You're a $30 and weapon, but the mission went wrong. Should have easily taken out Wombasy. You could have sent Nikki to do it, but it had to look like he was taken out by his own folks. Bourne suddenly remembers the date he picked, tracking the crew, planning to lay low on the boat for 5 whole days. Create delusion, Wombasy killed by aid, fragmented memories reveal Bourne succeeded, but he saw Wombasy holding, then releasing the child, ready to accept his fate, while Jason Bourne glanced at nearby sleeping kids. As a $30 million agent, Bourne momentarily lost focus, ultimately hesitating, and Wombasy shot. Then he jumped into the Mediterranean. How is that even possible? He's an asset of the U.S. government. Bourne willingly faints in front of Conklin, deciding to make his exit at this point. At the door, he first encounters a greedy fat guy. Bourne snatches his gun, takes him out, and strikes a pose that's surprisingly stylish. Thus, the greedy fat guy wakes, tries to fight Bourne barehanded, and gets clocked again. The machine gunner downstairs starts spraying bullets nice and precise. He fires a couple rounds, and then dashes upstairs, while Mr. Greedy Fat Guy is ready for his encore. Bourne kicks a few times, and shoves the fat guy down. Free falling off him, at least his hefty frame serves as an accidental buffer. But Bourne still takes a hard fall. After a moment's breather, he limps out. A few minutes later, Conklin wakes up, fuming at his fallen agents helplessly stepping out. Bourne has vanished without a trace when another agent from the tripwire team calls in. The agent sees Conklin's panic, approaches, and the boss, seeing his mess, orders him killed. This way, all the blame can be pinned on Conklin. In high-level meetings, the old man says the tripwire plan has been terminated. It was theoretical. Due to its high costs, it was never actually implemented. Next up is a brand new scheme, the Blackwall plan. This is Pirates Fronts, the place Mary mentioned. She opened a motorcycle rental shop. What a dream. Mary hands the red bag Bourne gave her by the register, stuffed with flowers just like Bourne's heart. It's been a wild ride, but he finally finds peace by Mary's side. Suddenly, a gentleman walks into the shop. Mary sees Bourne, rushes, overexcitedly for a tight hug, finally living an enviable life. But the story's far from over. The Bourne identity remains a classic spy thriller, still a blast after 20 years. Each scene keeps us on the edge of our seats. Let's recall a few key details from the movie. Why did Bourne's assassination attempt on Wombasy fail? When at Mary's place, she patiently entertained 2 kids splashing in the water. Late at night, she watches the sleeping kids thoughtfully, showing that Jason Bourne has a soft spot for children. During the assassination attempt on Wombasy, the kids impacted Bourne, as they are his weakness. Even as a trained agent, he holds firm to that line. Bourne dislikes his old life. He craves a normal one with a wife and kids. Secondly, how did Mary find that gun at her home? It was mentioned earlier in the plot, and shortly before engaging in battle with Rogan, she discovers 7 bullets. 1 shot in the oil drum, another in the haystack, lastly hitting Rogan in the left shoulder, and then loads up with bullets.